Hello there, everybody. It is me, No Name 117 Spore, and today I am back with oh god, it's a black screen right now. You can hear the sound. I just tuned it in. Come on, OBS. You can do it. You can do it, OBS. OUTBRK. Um, just gonna chase solo. I think I'm gonna try an offline chase here, just so that I don't think I have to restart the game for these every single time. I'm going to be joined in commentary by Point Clearius here.
Yeah, I'm also here.
Yep.
Just kind of watching along.
Yep, he does not have the game, so yeah. Part of my goal, or some of, I will say, some of this is, uh, part of me wants to try to get the one scenario I'm missing. I've seen 13 of the 14 scenarios, so part of me wants to see if I can get that other one. Um, Part of me wants to learn more about a couple of scenarios, like 4-ish. So, you
Bit
know,
of a research.
I'll probably try to get. I'm hoping to get one of those four. There's a possibility that I might restart the scenario multiple times, in order to try to get one of the four that I want to do or investigate a little further. Um,
Makes sense.
but yeah, if it's the main or if it's the one I'm missing, I really want to get photographs of that and then do stuff further. Actually, I guess technically there's like 5 scenarios I want to investigate further. There's definitely one of them that I'd play in full. Um,
This is a quick question. How long is each scenario, kind of roughly, or do they all
roughly an
vary?
hour.
Roughly an hour. All right.
Roughly an hour. That's about what you can expect. Some are a little shorter. I think some run a little longer.
Yeah.
It depends.
Fair enough.
And this will also be my first chase in the SUV. Although sometime tomorrow, which is probably not tomorrow for all of you on YouTube, I'll be chatting to all the guys in the other Discord of the group we're forming and try to get a consistent color scheme and paint job or the color scheme and decal job going on the cars. Um, and then kind of form a chasing group based on that.
Yeah.
Actually, we have a chasing group formed, but something that's actually consistent in terms of a paint scheme and such.
Yeah. Bit more organized. Bit more
Yeah,
officially.
yeah. So point, you were talking about a possibility of like getting this game sometime later on. I take it.
Yeah. I'm looking into it.
Okay.
It's on my list of things I probably pick up to play with friends.
Yeah. Which
I'm
one
not.
is this?
It's not exactly one of my. It's not down my street
Yeah,
exactly. It's a little bit off a side road onto it, but It's still interesting.
yeah. Oh, I still need to get rules on my server. Okay, this is one of the scenarios I know. I'm trying to figure out which one. So it's got. Oh, this is scenario 8 light out. This one's lame. Light out's lame.
So do you know this purely just from how the cloud patterns are?
Yes.
Ah,
I in that Discord server, every single scenario that we get, well actually, a lot of this was on my YouTube channel streaming or live streaming on my YouTube channel. So I'd usually pull up the front of it, get the cloud patterns, or pull up the map to look at the cloud patterns, usually to figure out where to chase. But you know, you can look at the cloud, or you can identify the cloud patterns and then what the chase is going to be. So I could look at that scenario, go, oh, that's light out, or the one I've called it light out. There's probably a specific name, but that's that scenario. That
all
is
right.
probably the lamest scenario in the game.
Nothing interesting happens. I'm assuming. Small
There's a
tornadoes
tornado. There
here
is
and
a tornado.
a
Every scenario
tornado.
has a tornado. There's one tornado and it's not great.
Keyword being a tornado.
Yeah, there's a tornado. One tornado and it's not particularly strong.
Ah,
Um, there's another
EF1.
scenario which I've named Oops All Wall Cloud, which is very similar, but I think it technically spawns a second tornado, but it's really difficult to get to in time.
Ah, this is
Um,
really short-lived, I assume.
yeah, it's uh,
Ah,
it's too short-lived, and you have to. It's too short-lived, and there's a distance, or there's a good distance that you have to travel from the first one to get to it. So those are kind of the two. I would say probably the two worst scenarios of the ones in game. Um, if I get either one of those, I'm re-rolling.
all right,
There's a bunch of, mid to good scenarios in game aside from that, so, I'm hoping for one of those.
all right. Is there, I'm guessing, specific one with the EF5s?
There is a specific scenario with an EF5 tornado. There are other scenarios where I am suspecting that there is potentially an EF5, but I'm not sure. But there's one where there's like a clear far and away EF5 in the game. And that is the 14th scenario that I haven't gotten.
Ah.
But some of the ones I've gotten do have pretty big tornadoes, like EF4, where I'm wondering if like the perfect probe placement if you could get an EF5. So,
Yeah.
you know, part of my goal here is to get one of those scenarios where that's an option. Um, but I'm not sure. And a couple of them I do want to study just a little bit more heavily. Okay. Okay, this is stuff forming from the south. I think I know this one. Is this a good one? Touch and goes. I will gladly take touch and goes. Touch and goes is one of the scenarios I'm really interested in. Oh, there is
All right.
actually a license
I'm
plate on.
guessing it's rapid turnarounds.
Yeah, yeah, the tornadoes don't stay on the ground for long on this one. But get the wipers on. Okay, cool. Okay, so for touch and goes, I want to go probably this way, right? Yes. So let me put velocity up. This is definitely one of the scenarios I'm interested in. I feel like the tornado in this one is only going to get EF4 status, but I still want to try.
Is it an in-game rating of like damage, or is it a that looks roughly like an
It,
EF4?
it, well, okay, you can drop the probe and get wind speed.
Ah, okay.
Um, so, hmm. My question, I'm thinking about playing this a little bit more risky this time, rather than safe. Oh, hey, I'm able to get this up to a higher speed than the other car. Um, I think the van is the fastest vehicle in game right now for some reason, but this is
How is the van the fastest?
that's a good question. This one isn't that slow. Yeah, I'm gonna try for double intercept here.
All right.
Um, let's see. So I wanna. So my goal is a double intercept, and there's one very very specific thing I want to do, and that's I'm gonna save the report on one tornado for a while. Um, so I'm gonna intentionally not report a tornado for a bit,
All
and
right.
then report it later on. I'm trying to figure out if the fuel economy on this is better than on the hatchback I was using. And it might be, or it might be that the fuel tanks are a little bigger, because the hatchback does kind of guzzle fuel. Okay.
Hmm. Also,
So,
your hazards are on, by the way.
yes. Oh, wait. I'm going to turn them off. Normally, I turn those on so that other players can, see the car. Normally in Outbreak, because there's no traffic, or no AI traffic. Uh, to make sure other players are the most aware, you turn the hazards on, wipers to full because you're expected to be in rain at some point, and it's really awkward to use like this menu.
Yeah.
Um, but I've realized that this is an offline game. I don't need to have them on.
Fair
Too
enough.
awkward to use the menu for like turn signals, especially since they don't automatically reset. So
Yeah, makes sense.
it's not like American Truck Sim. Not like the Truck Sim games where that's a little bit better
And I
simulated.
would assume that, fixing the specifically fixing, indicators is quite far down the list of priorities for the
Yeah.
devs, which is understandably so.
So I am trying to decide the direction to go in. Oh, this is way better. This thing is way better mileage than the hatchback does. That's excellent, actually.
That's it.
Trying to decide if I want to turn here or not. I am. I got a little bit of an awkward spawn on this scenario, but since it's running on my PC, or since it's offline, I think it will be, or I think this will be fine. I think I'm starting, because I don't have to load in to like a server.
Multiplayer mode, so
Yeah.
should be fine.
Yeah. Okay, that's severe warned. I'm gonna go to like this intersection. Drop a probe, but I'm gonna need fuel. Actually, why don't I just book it to that intersection back over here and then see what I can do? I think that's the play.
Alright.
But yeah, Hopfield is a really awkward spawn for this.
I'm assuming the weather applies map wide. It's not It's not shifted around the map. It's just applies map wide. Makes sense.
Yeah, I think so. And yes, I can drive on either side of the road because there's no traffic, so who cares? A little
I
difficult
mean,
to
you're
drive
being
the
you're
car
being
anyway.
rather British currently on the left.
I'm gonna go here and then go down. Yeah, this car gets good gas economy. I will give it credit for that. Looks like I peak at about 95, 96.
Not a bad top speed.
Which is better than the 92, 93 I was getting on the hatchback. It does feel like this is a little bit more sluggish to accelerate, though. Probably heavier, too, so I imagine it's a little trickier to lift, or for a tornado to lift this one.
It would make sense.
Okay, so the goal is this intersection, back to there, and then go get the probe. Presumably. Or at the very least, try to position myself outside of here, go up here, and then drop a probe somewhere over here. And then try to be able, or get a report on this tornado at a very, very precise point in time. When it's its biggest, when it's its widest, I want to get a report on the tornado here, and figure out exactly where it is so I can drop a better probe on it next time. That's my plan. I'm going to be going for 2 intercepts. I guess 3 is hypothetically very, very possible, but I want the time for I want to have enough time, and part of it is, needing to refuel. So
Yeah.
needing to refuel is a little annoying. I'm going to turn the wipers off for now. It's getting a little annoying. That wasn't off. There, that's off.
As we'll get there, right?
Yeah. I'll turn him back on eventually. Right. I feel like the hatchback is quicker accelerating than this, I will say. But this hits a higher top speed. And you know it's cooler, because this one I had to pay coins for. You'll see about the 100... Yeah, the fuel economy on this is just so much better. So yeah, this one's going to drop a tornado first, and I'm not entirely sure that I can get there in time. There's going to be stuff down here. I'm not entirely sure that I can get there in time. But the main show is over here. Okay. I have a very, very, very specific plan in order to make this on time. Hey, it's raining now. Viper setting to max. Probe here.
So how many probes do you get?
One. You get one probe.
Just one probe?
Yes. You can use it as many times as you want, but you get one probe. Like, see, I cannot place another probe.
Fair enough.
Then I go this way.
Now it's time to leg it, because about to be hit by a tornado.
Not quite yet, but...
Well, that bit is.
Yeah, my goal is to get over here. This storm has to come all the way over here for that to get hit by a tornado.
Yeah.
And I will probably want to be on this road for it.
Makes sense.
Then I want to be able to pick up that probe as quickly as possible and haul ass to my final location. So the tornado will be somewhere up here, and then, you know, I'm hauling ass this way.
Yeah.
But yeah, right now, there's circulation here, there's circulation here. I assume you can kind of tell where the circulation is, right? Or do you not see that? Like why I'm saying circulation here. A little bit here too. Because I already know where these spawn tornadoes, but yeah. I assume you don't know how weather radars display data in this regard. Goodbye, stop sign. That is no longer a three-way stop. That is now a two-way stop. Yeah, okay, so that's gone. This one's gone tornado warned. There's going to be a tornado up here, which I'm not in a position to get.
You're not interested in it anyways. You're interested in the bigger one.
Yeah. Let me check. Can I see it? Oh, hold on. Somewhere over there. Somewhere vaguely that way. So I've reported a funnel cloud. Let me actually get to the place I want to be at. Which is fueling over here. But that's a little bit of extra value, the funnel cloud. I'll take the money.
Yeah.
I do have a little bit of time before, you know, I have to absolutely hustle to the other location, but other people proved it's probably possible to do what I want to do with, you know, even less time than what I have. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the windscreen effects way more on this than the hatchback. The rain on this looks way better. and the wipers do way more work.
You actually see where you're going.
Now, I am off the road. Now I am on the road. Now I am off the road. Now I'm on the road. Yeah, that happens a lot. Anyway, yeah, my car is low on fuel, so...
If you think about it, in this game, what's it called? R-speed rally car would be quite an effective storm chaser.
It would be. It would be. I wonder if anyone's tried that in real life.
I feel like someone would have.
Actually, probably not, because they actually have to abide by traffic laws.
Fair. Who's gonna stop? Who's gonna arrest you for traffic offences when there's a tornado, though?
Cops.
Oh yeah, fair.
Also, I'll probably do like one recording per chase now. Alright. Let's go. So, yeah, I'm just gonna miss that tornado up there, I think. Maybe I'll be able to see it. Maybe I'll be able to briefly see it, I don't know. A little rope. This will also be a rope, so you'll get that experience too, but,
yeah.
Yeah. Now, this one caught me off guard the first time, because, you know, basically someone said that, oh, this is the tornado that killed me last time because it went into the intersection. And I'm like, okay, place a speculative probe at that corner of the intersection. And then the tornado misses to the south and just goes past the road. And then he's like, oh, it must have been another tornado. And then still stuck to that for a while. But just about then, that tornado suddenly made a sharp turn north, straight at the intersection, and I got an 8K probe hit. Basically, as I was going to pick up my probe because I thought it had missed. Go to pick up my probe as it missed, I see it turn around at me. I'm like, oh shit, and start getting the hell back. And then I get the 8K probe hit, and it's just like, holy shit.
Very good.
Yep. I mean, I'll take the probe hit, but I'll take the money.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, I guess he accidentally called it. Alright, so I think this tornado is dissipated. Which means I'm going to get in my waiting position now for tornado number 2. Which is also important, because that's where my probe is. This thing's got such...
a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings.
It is. You can also see there's a tornado warning down here, and at some point I actually want to go down here and play that as my first storm.
Alright.
Although I think a Hopfield start to do that is awful. Hopfield to South Bay is not good. Alright, so I don't want to go all the way to the probe, obviously.
Yeah,
like
that's how you die.
Yeah. That is a probe that is going to get hit by a tornado. I probably do not want to be standing by it. Or in a car by it, because then, you know, car go airborne.
Yep, that's unless you have a flying car, you probably don't want to be flying.
Yeah. So it spawns here and then turns this way, and then kind of does this. Kind of does like this, I think. I'll creep closer, and I'll park on this side of the road to be extra cautious. Alright, I think this is going to be my watch area for this storm. So.
Now the waiting game.
Yes. That hail.
Looks like hail.
Yep, there's hail.
Yeah, a bit of hail scattered in with your rain.
There's the rest of the car. It would be really nice if they model in people sitting in the extra seats. Actually, it would be really funny to just turn around like this and start yelling at them like they're children.
Hang on, storm chasing, instead of convoys, you just all piled into one car. That's not a feature, right?
That's not a feature yet.
Should be.
I'm gonna move a little bit forward. I am currently not in the tornado warning. which means that I am too safe. That doesn't actually matter, but I'll just move a little bit into the very edge of the tornado warning. Yeah, I'm now in the edge of the tornado warning. Are there any reportable assets? No, I'm gonna probably stay in the car, out of the hail. Actually, here, I'll show you what happens if they stand in the hail. Ow.
It hurts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, hail stopped. No, it didn't.
No, it didn't. Who would have known that falling chunks of ice hurt?
Alright. How annoying sitting in the hail core of this. Ow. Come on, find me the tornado. Come on, game! Let me get a picture of that!
It's right there.
Yes! That is visible! How does that not count? Alright. I would say I'm getting closer. I'm gonna go the other way. I'm gonna see if I get a little bit better visibility if I'm further back. Do I? No. Actually, I'll get caught up in its RFD, so that's not great. So I am gonna move a little bit closer to it.
RFD?
Rear flank downdraft, I think. Is it RFD? Rear flank downdraft, or is it like the inflow jet? Oh, no. No, I think it's the rear flank downdraft I'm caught in. So that's. I don't think it has an effect in this game. There's basically a lot of wind behind a tornado too.
Ah.
All right. There we go. Thank you, game. Now there's the probe, and you can watch this thing as it turns north. And there's my probe.
Right on the intersection.
Yep.
Good hit.
It I decided to use the intersection just like it was a car. So then it's on that side of the road. Oh, that's not counting as tornado. I'm waiting to get another picture, maybe. I'll drive forward. Not a great probe intercept, but okay. I'll take it.
It'll do.
So yeah, now it kind of curves back onto the road. This is actually a very dangerous tornado, thinking about it now. Because of that. On the other hand, it is weakening. It's roping out.
Whatever doesn't kill you, if it doesn't kill you, it just makes you stronger.
Anyway, that is a good probe intercept. Now go straight. I need to go to this road here. And I'm going to be very, very strategic about what I do up here.
Alright.
So I'm going to try to get a tornado report whilst this thing is at its strongest. Yeah. But I'm gonna try to get my probe down in an approximate location first. Which I think I have an idea where I want to. Whilst I'm moving along, I can probably do that. So I place it like on this hill. I think I want to do it about there. Or actually, maybe about no. Say I'm gonna estimate. Oh, I put it on this ridgeline. I put it on about there, so I'm gonna put it there. Okay, this SUV is like really good actually. But yeah, that's gonna require me to off-road a little bit, then get back on the road before this thing runs me down.
Just a tad dangerous.
Yeah. But that is why I want to do a very, very quick intercept of that other probe, or that other tornado. Because, you know, the last time I did this scenario, the other guys on my team were significantly delayed to picking up their probes here. Whereas I got a really quick pickup. So I'm probably like 2 minutes ahead, which is really good because they cut it close. Not only that, they dilly-dallied in the field for a while, and they also kind of like walked out there rather than drove their cars out there. So I got a better shot, I think. Although, you know, I do got to make sure that the car can actually like get back to the road. Anyway, yeah, first stop is the gas station, and then I try to get the probe deployed.
Yep.
I do not want to go over the edge of this road because that would be very bad. I don't want major delays, but I did kind of slow down a little bit too much there.
You probably don't want to end up in a ditch either.
Yeah, that's bad. That would be awful. So yeah, I had enough time to like get to a northern viewing location of this tornado. It crosses this dirt road here, so you could, like, I think this road's a pretty good. Oh god, oh, get back on the road. This road here is a pretty good staging spot. Come on, get back on the road, damn it. I lost a lot of speed there. This road's a cool watching spot too, but like I think, you know, actually here is pretty good.
Little bit of elevated terrain, so it's not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably go there-ish. Alright. Quick refueling. Okay.
Pit stop.
Yeah, pit stop. I need to make this as quick as possible. Car start up. I'm not sure it told me how much that fuel cost. It normally does. I didn't see it there, so maybe the game's bugged. I don't know. Maybe offline play's bugged. I'm really hoping that the recording's like not horrendously messed up or anything.
Should be fine.
I'll have to see how the recording does when I upload it to YouTube. So. Alright, so it's this mess back here that will eventually become the tornado I am trying to put a probe into. I'm going to need to keep a very careful eye on that. So. Actually, a good chunk of this dirt road is safe. I do know that for certain. Alright, so I have an intended probe location in mind. I think the tornado missed here last time, or missed my previous probe location to the south, so. Take the car out here. And the car is going to be safer than on foot if I do get caught, so.
Yeah.
That's also part of the logic here. Admittedly, the car is harder to get back on the road. I can climb up higher embankments than the car can, which is my main disadvantage. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's where I place it, because I think it goes like here-ish. Alright, a little closer to the exact spot. Gotta check how the weather's looking right now before the couplet on this one forms. Alright. Probe deployment. Oh my god, car. Why did my car just suddenly move? I mean, anyway. Probe down. Back to the road.
If it's a good hit.
We'll see if it's a good hit whenever I get the chance. I might have placed it.
I'm really hoping that my Discord pings are not picked up by the recording.
They're not. I'm not hearing anything. I might have picked a different ridge line than I did previously, but oh well. This should still be, even if it's not, this should still be a near miss. And then I want to grab a report and a screenshot when it's at its full width. And that will be very, very useful for next time. Okay, I'm on the road again. I'm safe now.
Hey.
It's not yet on the map, so... I could even try to go up the road a little bit, but I think that's just very foggy, so I'm going to go back, because I think looking backwards is where I have the best shot. But yeah, you can... yeah, the couplet's already forming. So I've definitely gotten out in time.
Couplets? What are those? I don't know the terminology.
Okay, how weather radar works... Oh, there's a tornado warning down there. Is basically what it detects is the wind, or velocity scan. What it detects is the wind moving towards or away from the radar? So if it's moving towards the radar, it's green. If it's moving away from the radar, it's red.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you know how that works. Now, if there is, rotation, which is obviously potentially indicative of a tornado,
Yep.
Yeah,
it will be kind of a mixture.
Yeah, what you will see is a very tight area of a bunch of green next to a bunch of red. So if we look at the whole map, you can see the wind's kind of flowing, south to north here. But if you're looking at like this area right here, you can see more intense green and even some blue, and then more intense red next to each other. So that's rotation.
Yeah.
Or over here, you can see a little bit of gray, which is neutral, and some pink, and white. So there's a distinct difference. The wind here is moving differently than everything around it. So I'm going to wait to get the tornado report. I'm going to intentionally wait until it's at maximum width to get the tornado report. And then figure out where exactly that tornado report is. And then if I can memorize that location on the map, the next time I'm in this session, I can drop a probe straight in the core.
Makes sense.
And if I can drop a probe straight in the core, I can measure its wind speed. And that's my plan.
That's how you determine what rating it is, I assume.
Yeah. Okay. There is apparently the funnel cloud of this tornado. Yep, so it is going roughly this way. So funnel cloud somewhere over vaguely here. I don't know if I got a photo of that funnel cloud previously over there. Yeah, funnel cloud already reported. I'm looking around, I can't see it yet. So, is that it? Apparently a tornado on the ground. I think that's it. I think that right there is it. It's barely visible at the moment. I'm trying to remember the... Yeah, Discord's gonna compress it a little bit too much. I can...
Oh, I got it. I see
Oh,
it.
there we go. Now that thing is not yet at maximum width. When it is at maximum width, you can bet that I'm going to get a report. Or when I think it's at, approximately maximum strength.
Yeah.
Now, you can very easily see what this tornado is doing right now.
It massively... It grew.
It is a heckin' chonker.
That went from a small little kind of thing to, oh, that's quite wide at about 20 seconds.
Yep. Alright, hold on, I want to zoom in on it again. Alright. Find reportable asset. It won't let me report that? Okay, now it won't. So it is at its widest there. Photo too similar. Okay, you know what? I am going to report it now. So, right on the map, it's there. which is roughly there-ish. So we know that's a good spot, apparently.
Memorize that for later.
Yep, that's a spot to memorize for later. I was hoping to get a report closer to the probe, but oh well. Probe value is going up, though. I think. Is it still going up? There's no way it's over the probe yet. Or passed over the probe yet. That probe value is going to go up higher, right? Gotta. No. Yeah, there we go. No. I drove more into the rain. So it's definitely not at its maximum width anymore. I think you want to place it down just outside of the forest then. Probe value 5,000. Come on. Let me get a photo of this thing. There we go. Probe value still going up. Yeah, apparently that's where you want to drop. Like that location right there is where you want to drop. I think it's past the probe at this point. So good to know, good to know. The probe might have been off center. Come on. Apparently saying, oh, it's too foggy to see that. That. A very, very visible thing. Right.
It's too foggy. What do you mean you can't see it? It's right there.
Too foggy now? No, it is not too foggy now. I'll try to get a second report off. Which might actually be where it crosses the road at. So, okay, so it does look like it curves somewhat. So yeah, my intercept would have been off-center then, judging by the value.
It's a pretty small target to aim for.
Yeah. I'm pretty much trying to hit the center of it, so... Yeah, obviously it's a little tricky.
Very small target.
But you know, this will help the group out a lot. One last tornado before it's gone. So next time I get this scenario, I probably will just go like straight to this location. And you know, just put the probe there, not do anything else.
Yeah. Much data as you can from that one source. Yeah.
Alright then. This scenario is over. It's not actually lasted that long, so only like 45 minutes.
Fairly short.
Actually, let me go quickly to the target location just so, you know, next time I do this, I know what I'm doing. Okay, so the target location is apparently like here, this exact spot. Is there any identifying things? Are. Okay, so it's right where I'm parking this SUV. So
Yeah.
we have the wild grass there. I can kind of get a measurement from back here of where the SUV is and the wild grass is. Then we have that dandelion over there.
Ah, yes. Put the probe by this specific dandelion.
You know, that's actually a strategy.
Yeah.
So, yep. If I can get both in frame of roughly where the probe should go. And then just that on the map. Alright, let's back out of here.
Alright, time to park out.
Yep, time to get to a gas station and log out with my saving. Or with my savings, yep. Now that that tornado is gone. This scenario does not spawn anymore, but I think in total it has like 5 tornadoes on it. Like 5 or 6 in total, so it's pretty good.
Does it tell you in game that it doesn't spawn anymore, or?
Eventually it'll say chase ending. But right now it's giving people, it's giving people time to collect their probes or think of. I guess some of it's like a little bit of fake out as to, where to go next, but
Yeah.
they'll give you like 5 minutes at the game end. So yeah, now I know about where I want to put that one if I want to do this, and I'll probably upload these pictures to the Discord about good intercept locations. They don't get the 10% multiplayer bonus, but that's fine. I'm also glad that I can just do these without having to restart the game and not feel too bothered about it. So, after this, you have to record a second episode?
Yep.
Probably released pretty shortly? Or within
Yeah, I have quietly told my family, hey, I'm recording stuff.
Okay.
It's Sunday. There is only one other person awake in the house, so
That's fair. Yeah, so, YouTube. We'll get another episode recorded. It'll probably be out either later today or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. Unless, unless I feel like recording a bunch. Actually, I'm probably gonna record a bunch of these tomorrow, so I might do, like, 2 a day. I'm legitimately considering that.
In other news, there's going to be a lot of Outbreak content around, so,
Outbreak.
hope you enjoy it.
There's no EA in Outbreak. They pronounce it as Outbreak. I don't. The devs pronounce it as Outbreak. They're wrong. It's Outbreak. There's no EA in it, and that's really good, actually.
I'm gonna say it's Outbreak. It's an acronym there. Well,
Outbreak.
Put it in the comments. Is it Outbreak or Outbreak?
Hello, I would like your finest Dr. Pepper. Okay, anyway. That's good. How'd I do? Max recorded speed, 128 miles an hour. Could have done better. I'm thinking that this might actually be a weaker tornado than I expect. It's big, but I'm not sure it's strong. But I might have still missed to the north. But now I have like an exact probe location. Anyway, yeah, thank you everyone for watching. This has been me, No Name Moments 4 with OUTBRK and Point here. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye.